Okay, so disclaimer before I start this video. So I recorded my last video, and when I went to edit them, there was absolutely no sound. I was absolutely destroyed because of that, and I was pretty sad because they were really good. But let's put that in the past. Let's get into this video. So it's been over a year that I've been using Charles Schwab as a brokerage for my stock account. I'm pretty happy with them, but there are a few things that are missing from the platform to make it perfect. So as an alternative source, I've been looking at M1 financing as a very attractive offer to switch over. So I decided to do a deep dive and research these two companies side by side. And in this video, I'm going to share what I found out about these two companies, the pros and the cons, so that if you guys are in this situation too and you want to make the decision, it'll give you a better foot to make the decision. Hey guys, welcome back to another stock market segment. My name's Thiago. Welcome to my channel. In this channel, we talk about business, finance, lifestyle, and I teach you guys practical tips and tricks on how to get ahead in life. So if you guys like stuff like this, make sure you guys subscribe. Before I give you guys the pros and the cons of both platforms, I want to give you guys a little background story. Charles Schwab is currently the third platform that I've used to invest in the stock market. I first started with Fidelity, then I jumped over to Robinhood, and now I'm using Charles Schwab. So because of this, what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to link a video here that goes over why I switched over from Robinhood to Charles Schwab. Now, each time that I switched over from a different brokerage, it was because I was compelled to do so because of something big. I made the switch over to Robinhood because of the commission-free trading and the beautiful interface. I then switched over to Charles Schwab because I was a little bit more advanced and I needed a better research platform and more resources. Now, one thing I noticed is that each platform had their pros and cons, but they always had something that was missing. And that's why I'm in this dilemma, because I noticed that Charles Schwab were missing some things and M1 Financing had those things that they were missing. So now let's dive deep and talk about the pros and cons of both platforms. So let's start off by talking about Charles Schwab. By the way, if you guys hear heavy breathing in the room, it's not because there's a ghost, but because my dog is in the room. Now, Charles Schwab offers most accounts that you can think of. They offer commission-free trading now. You can invest in stock, ETFs, or options. You can open an account in Charles Schwab with no account minimums, depending on which account you open. They offer every single type of investment vehicle except for Forex and crypto. Now, on the negative side, their margin rates are higher than M1 financing. I believe their margin rate is somewhere around the 6% area. It could change. Make sure you guys look whenever you're doing your research because this can fluctuate. Now, they have received a slight refresh on their app, but they're still a little less intuitive than M1 financing is. Same thing with their web platform. It probably has a lot more resource than M1 financing does, but it's still less intuitive. Now, with Charles Schwab, you do have access to a robo-advisor, but you do need $5,000 to start an account with a robo-advisor, which this basically invests for you. It streamlines your investments, basically an AI that takes care of this for you. And if you guys need more information on this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also link another video up above so that you guys can click and learn more about this robo-advisor. Now, if you guys don't like any robos, you can actually deal with the person. In order for you to have somebody that takes care of your investment, you need to make a minimum deposit of $25,000 plus additional fees on top of that. So make sure you guys look into this because there are other charges. Always research before you do something. And again, with $50,000, you could take advantage of the free tax loss harvesting, which will save you money on your taxes. I haven't made a video on this, but if you guys want to know more about this, drop a comment down below. I might just make a video on this one topic. The good thing is that they are insured by the FDIC, and you can place order throughout the whole day depending on what you're trying to do. Okay, so enough of Charles Schwab. Now let's dive deep and talk about M1 financing. Now, M1 financing does have a variety of accounts, but there are some accounts that are missing, like the simple IRAs, the solo 401ks, the 529, HSA accounts, and non-profit accounts. Now, they do offer commission-free trading on their platform, but there are some obvious fees on some things, so make sure you look into that too. Now, as of this time that I'm recording the video, you do need a minimum of $100 to start an account with M1 Financing. Now, a little on the negative side, if you guys are day traders, they do have a trading window for each day that you can place a trade in, and if you pass that trading window, you can't place another trade. So make sure to look into this, because this might benefit you, this might not. If you're a long-term investor, I don't really think that there's a problem, but again, do your research. Now, they do offer most ETFs and individual stocks. Now, their margin rates for borrowing money is a lot better than Charles Schwab's. To start off, on their basic account, you can borrow starting at 3.5%. And if you have the M1 Plus account, you can borrow at a 2% interest rate. Again, the M1 Plus account does come at a fee, so make sure you look into that. Now, the M1 Plus membership does come at a $125 fee, so make sure that this is actually going to benefit you. Now, in my opinion, I'm not going to say it's just my opinion, because I think it's everybody's opinion. Their app is absolutely beautiful, a lot more intuitive than Charles Schwab's. And again, on the desktop version, they don't have as many resources as Charles Schwab does, but again, it's a lot more intuitive, a lot more beautiful platform, a lot more pleasurable in using. Now, they do have free dynamic rebalancing for your portfolio. They do offer free fractional shares, so if you're trying to get into a stock that's pretty expensive, you don't have the money to buy the whole stock, you can buy that stock at a fraction, and this is called a fractional share. And again, on the good side, they are insured by the FDIC. And the cool thing is that if you're into the whole social media or sharing your investments, you can create an investment pie and share it with your friends or share it on social media. Now, after I've gone over all this, you're probably asking, why am I thinking about switching over to M1 Financing? Now, at the end of the day, even though Charles Schwab has a lot more resources than M1 Financing, M1 Financing has a lot better interface than Charles Schwab does. Now, this might be stupid, but it gives me a lot more pleasurable experience. It helps me pay more attention to what I'm doing. It gamifies my investing experience, and it motivates me to look at it and get more into investing. At the end of the day, I'm a long-term investor, so either platform works for me. Also, I do invest in real estate, so the margin interest rates that they offer are super attractive to me. One thing I will tell you guys is that if you guys are planning on borrowing against margin to invest in something or to buy something, be very careful, research it, and do it at your own risk. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Which platforms do you like better? Are you more Team Schwab or are you more Team M1 Financing? Also, is there a platform that you guys like more than this? If there is, make sure you drop a comment down below. So guys, if you want me to make a video on another brokerage or any specific type of platform, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know, because I will make a video on this subject. Now, if you guys ask me for my advice on which one you should use, I know this is going to be cheesy. I'm going to get this out of the way, but go with the one that feels better for you. Okay, now that that's out of the way, go with the one that motivates you to invest. Go with the one that incentivizes you to trade. If you're an absolute beginner, M1 Finance is a lot more user-friendly than Charles Schwab is. Charles Schwab is not hard, but it has a lot more moving pieces. Also, don't follow my word on this, even though I am creating a video on it and I researched, but go ahead and do your own research. Now, if you guys are interested in joining any of these platforms, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a link down in the description section. If you guys click on one of these links, I might get compensated for it just because it is an affiliate link, but you know, it's good because it's going to support my channel and it's going to allow me to make a lot more videos like these for you guys. Now, if you guys are digging my content, what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to drop some videos here on the screen so you guys can binge watch. And hey guys, it's been great. Till next time.